Hello everybody. Angie here. I am coming on to do a quick make with you guys. I have accumulated some scraps that have been laying around, and if you've watched my videos, you know I don't like to let my scraps and pieces get too accumulated. So I thought we would make together today a quick junk journal, literally out of just junk and things that are laying around on my desk and bits and pieces. Now, before we get started, I want to say, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I am good. And this project, or should I say this make, is inspired by this little paper pad right here that I got from Temu. It had, of course, cellophane wrapped around it, but look at the little jacket that it came around. Just a little simple little paper, lightweight cardboard jacket. And I don't want to take... I was going to use this piece of paper at first, but I don't want to remove it because it kind of helps to keep all these papers in place and they don't get all, all over the place. So I thought I would just make my own little jacket, and that's what inspired this project. So it might be something that you like, a little different, and my little twist on a fun little journal. So I took a piece of lightweight cardboard paper, and this was repurposed as well. It came out of a t-shirt pack that I purchased for some t-shirts, and I always keep the cardboard that are in there, and I cut it down to about the size of one of these. It's a little bit bigger, but I thought we would actually use a couple of these for the cover since they're the same size. So let me see what image I like the best here. I guess it doesn't really matter. The color tone is pretty much the same on all of them, but since it's going to be a cover, I want a focal image on the front. I think I'll just use those two, or actually, yeah, I'll just use those two right on front. Keep it simple. Now, you may not have the exact pieces that I have, but this is easy enough to make. Like I said, I just took a piece of scrap cardboard, cut it down to the mini size that I wanted, and duplicated the style jacket that was on my paper pad. Okay, and I did give a bigger binder spine, sorry, and it is a 1-inch spine. I figured we'd probably slip in 2 signatures in this real quick. Okay, now for this I thought it would be fun just to back these 2 pieces of paper, and let me glue those together. It's nice to get back into my normal makes. The last 2 months I've been involved in challenges. December, it was Defemberember, so we had to do daily makes on that, so a whole month of those. And then for January, I got involved in Junk Journal January, and it was daily makes on all those prompts. So it's nice to get back into my own personal groove. It's kind of nice. I had fun with those, but yeah, it's fun to get back into my own little makes here. So I hope you follow along. Got some good makes coming up. Okay, so for this will be our cover, and I am going to be doing a clear front cover. Okay, and I've got my laminating machine over on the side warming up as I'm speaking, and then I've just got all kinds of scraps here and bits and pieces, and I thought we would do a 2 signature. And we're just gonna, we're not gonna really think about it. We're just gonna put these pieces together. And let's see, 2 signatures. So I've got this here. Looks good. And we will cut them down as we need to. Maybe that one like that. Yeah, those 2 go together good. All right, we'll hold on to that. I grabbed a couple of these, and a lot of these, I grabbed one of these. A lot of these pieces were gifted to me by Anna G over at Making Joyful Journals. If you haven't checked her channel out, I suggest you do so. Very nice lady. We do some different things together. Right now we are involved in a monthly collage series. If you haven't checked that out, you may want to. Put that in there. And it doesn't really need to be in any kind of order. I like the variety of colors on these papers. So, all right, I've got a piece of wallpaper. We're literally going to use every little bit of stuff I've got. I think this would look nice like that. And maybe make a pocket out of it. What do you think? It's such a pretty wallpaper design. Maybe put it in one of these like that. Okay, and I've got this textured paper for a little sparkle. We'll use that. And I've got some math paper. Again, this is just a quick, fun junk journal. I don't even want the papers necessarily in the same order. I've got some book page here. Can't make a junk journal without some book page. So we'll put one on that one. Put one on this one. Let's see. I've got some more, this is contact paper here that I use for different projects. Let's just even that up a little bit. Can't really tear it because it's contact paper. But we can use that. Since we've got the wallpaper on that side, we'll put the contact paper in this one. I've got an envelope. Let's put that in there. I've got another envelope. It's kind of a big one. Maybe we can use that. Let's see. Got a piece of paper in there. I've got some grid paper. Let's go ahead and utilize that. Let's throw that in there by the math paper. I think that would be kind of appropriate, wouldn't it? That looks pretty full. Okay, and then I've got, what do I got here? Just a piece of scrapbooking paper. Throw that in there. Okay, I think that's full enough. We'll hold on to these ones. All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's plenty. All right, let's kind of get those stacked and in position. All right, so that one's ready. I think that's pretty good. Okay, and that one's ready. I don't have my clips here. I thought I grabbed everything I'd need, but all right, let's come back to this cover. I think my laminating machine is hot. I'm gonna move these off to the side. I'm gonna bring that up and we are gonna make the cover. And what I thought we would do is, where's my piece of, this is like a 12 by 12 sheet of laminating paper, and I know I'm not gonna use that big piece, so I cut it down to a 5-inch strip. And we're gonna just put that in. I wonder if I could get 2 in there. I hate to waste laminating paper. It's so expensive. Let me get 2 more sheets here. Oh, I can't fit 2 more in there though. All right, let me just cut this down a little bit. I can use this other piece on something else. And I'll even it up after we laminate it. Okay, so I'm gonna laminate this. I don't like that little smidge of white showing. Okay, A little bit better. Okay, let's laminate this real quick. And I'll show you what I had in mind. And we need to decorate this with a little something. I guess we can use the rest of these papers and just do a quick collage and do that. We'll do that. And not necessarily all the time is it needed, but I like to run my pieces through a second time. So I'm going to run this through twice. I don't really need to, it's just habit. I just always do. And we'll just do a quick collage and decorate that cover. Once I get this machine out of the way. Well, January sure flew by, didn't it? Did it fly by for the rest of you guys like it did for me? I'll tell you. Okay. That's done. Now let's measure it and cut this down. Well, let's decorate this real quick while that cools off. And we're going to keep it really, really easy. It's not quite big enough. Okay, let's take away those straight edges. Put the glue there. There we go. Okay, and then for this side, we can just wrap this around. And wrap this around. Trim it up. Okay. And we need another piece for there. Let's see what we've got. Let's put, oops, bumped the camera, I think. There we go. Let's put this down. And we'll bring in one more little piece of book page for the top. Yep. Let me tear that away though. Should work. All right. There we go. Easy peasy. Now, if you want to do any inking, anything like that, you can do so. Let's reinforce our score lines for the spine. Get my foam folder here. Help me out. Okay, now let's do the front cover. And what I had in mind for that is doing something like this. That's too long, so I need to trim that down. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, it slipped on me a little bit. And okay, so the actual piece is going to be a little bit taller because we need to allow for a little bit of room to keep the seal, but I think I could trim it down a smidge on the top and bottom. I didn't think about that. We just need maybe 1/8 of an inch. I think we'd get away with that. Yeah. And I don't like that this piece slipped on me. I'm going to clean that up a little. Cut a little slower. That's all I need to do. Okay. Then, thought it would be fun to have a cover like that. Yeah. So, I need to put a little bit of glue down just to hold it in place. And then I thought I'd run a quick stitch over it. Let's see. So right about, let's see. Get it in place. I'm going to try to get it straight. When you're working with plastic, it can slide on you. So right about there, I think is what I want. Okay. Oh. All right, let's see what I had in mind here. Try and get that straight. Right about there. Okay. And there is a quick and easy little cover. Isn't that cute? think I want to pull that over a little, just a little before it dries. Just a tad. Edges line up. Okay, I think that's good. Smush that glue around a little bit. Now you don't have to sew it. You can just glue it down. But I'm going to run a stitch across here real quick, okay? Hopefully my sewing machine can handle that. So I've got my sewing machine right here. It'll only take a moment, because I'm going through some lightweight cardboard, papers, and laminate. So I may have to take it a little slow as I'm stitching, but it'll only take a moment. We're just running a stitch right down the front. Okay, so if you want to turn your volume down, go ahead and do so now. And I think I'll do a zigzag stitch also. All right, here we go, guys. Yep, did fine. Got a little jam there on a little bit of the glue, but I'm okay with that. So there we go. Just like that, just a quick little stitch, and you can see where it kind of jammed up on some of the glue right there, but I can live with that. All right, there we go. We've got a cute little jacket for our journal. Okay, now let's sew those pages in, and we're not even going to worry about doing any measuring, anything like that. We're just gonna get them in quick and easy. All right, hopefully they didn't move too much on me. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to do a little small line to give me a guide as to where I want to go with the signatures. Kind of like right there. I can erase that later, because I'm not, I don't have my pre-hole set, so it helps just to get the signature straight is all I'm really going for here. All right, let's get these pages together. I think I'm going to turn this envelope around. Maybe we can make pockets out of that or something. All right. And they're all within the width. That's good. One, two, and three. Okay. All right. So I am just gonna eyeball this. And put my holes. Sometimes when you just do it quick and easy, it comes out better. Do all this measuring and all this time sometimes, and I could still end up crooked on you a little. Find my hole here. There we go. think I made my string long enough. There we go. Let's try that again. I'll get it together, guys. Give me a second. Oh, I lost all my pages. When this happens, you've just got to feed them through one at a time. Take a little extra time, but it's not a big deal. There we go. All right, let me get the other side. Missing something somewhere here. So just go back and check each piece of paper, and you'll see where the needle is slipping. There we go. There we go. Pull it nice and tight. One on each side. And close it off. Double knot, bow, whatever you want to do. And one more. All right, and I didn't even look at the direction of these papers. I hope I put them in somewhat good position. All right, and this one, pretty good. Again, I am going to just line up. Eyeball it and hope for the best. Okay. And the same with the middle. Take a little finagling, but we'll get it. And I'm just going to eyeball it. One looks good. Pretty good. Looks pretty close. See what we get. I have the strings coming in the middle, so I need to do it this way. Okay. And again, let me finagle my pages here. I think that's the one that slipped. Yep, right there. See where it slipped. And just go back in and pick it up. Fingers don't want to work today. There we go. All right. I'm making it look harder than it is, actually. But sometimes they just find the hole easily, and sometimes it just says I'm not gonna work for you. And when I'm doing this style, just kind of winging it, that's when it seems to. And I don't have them clipped, the papers clipped together. So of course that's part of it as well. All right, there we go, guys. Pull it nice and tight. And tie it off. All right, now we just have to adjust the size of our pages. And let's see, which one's high? This one here. So let's just trim that. We can just, I mean, this is literally a junk journal, so we can just, and torn pages, of course, we all know that adds interest, you know, that's okay. So that's good. A little bit on this side. And then this page, we'll trim that one down. Don't want them all to be torn. All right, there we go. That all fits within the, and then these long ones can always be folded in or folded back for little tuck spots. Fold this one in and this one in. And this one's a little bit sticking out a little more, so let's pull that in a little bit more. All right, what do we got now? Just the envelope. That was a large envelope. So let's trim that down. Those can be some side pockets. There we go. And there we've got ourselves a cute little junk journal with a different style front cover. I think that's really cute. Now we just need a quick closure, and I thought for that we would just do a brad. Let's see, which one do I want to use? I'll use the black. I think that'll stand out nicely. Eyeball the center here. Put a little pin mark right about there. we go. Just this. I just got this hand crocodile here. Not used to it yet. It's kind of awkward. I'm used to using my big one. There we go. Oh yeah, that works fine. And I grabbed some blue ribbon and just go around it a couple times. I'm going to have to cut this at an angle a little bit to get it through the brad. Here we go. And we're just going to tie it on one end. And it's just going to have a wraparound ribbon closure. This. How cute is that, guys? Just for a quick, simple journal. You know, you don't have to do the cover with laminate if you don't want to, but I just thought that was so cute. I wanted to kind of duplicate it and make something with that and do a journal cover like that, you know, and then just dress it up, doll it up. You can bring in some, I had some lace here. You can bring in some lace, do whatever you want to do. But I just mainly wanted to show you that new different style of doing a quick junk journal. I'll have fun playing with this and decorating it, dolling it up. Maybe I'll do a couple videos on that later on. But that's mainly what I wanted to show you today, guys. Just a quick and easy journal make out of some scraps and bits and pieces that you have laying around. So, you know, when you're opening packages and such, take a look at them. A lot of times it will bring you a lot of inspiration. You'll say, you know what, I like that design, or I like that style, or I like that look. And, you know, sit on it for a minute and, you know, some inspiration will come for you. So that's all this was, just a quick little make. All right, I hope you guys like it. I would love to hear your comments. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you soon. Take care and God bless. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.